That's it.
Is that it?
That's right.
Oh my gosh. That's funny. Well, good afternoon, everyone. How's everybody doing?
Everybody's fine. I'm tired.
Oh, no doubt, right? What's up, Ada? Definitely tired. Need a nap. Need to just go home and go to bed.
Let's go.
I know, right? It's gonna be rough. But we are gonna do a live show tonight at 6:30.
Dang it.
The horse can throw me out of the saddle. I'd be okay with that. It would not bother me. Fernando is definitely, it's rough. We're going to talk about it tonight, so we didn't want to go into it too much today. As far as we'll go over some of the highlights. Love their Jeeps in Florida. They do. We'll go over some of the highlights tonight. Some Knowledge Fest tonight on the show. I'll tell you what we're installing. Give me a minute. Just kind of going to fill you in on what's going on. Questions are going to be rough tonight because the brain is kind of mush, but have a question. I recently installed the sound system on my Dodge Charger, ran new speaker wires, but I have a ticking sound on the front driver's side only. Do you know how to fix that? Check your installation. Shouldn't be any ticking noise. Try flipping your RCAs. I don't think it's your speaker wire. It's probably a signal issue. So try flipping the RCAs, see if it moves to the other side. If it doesn't, put the RCAs back in, try rotating the speaker wires, see if it goes to the other side. Move some stuff around. See if you can get it to go from speaker to speaker. If it stays in the same place and you've changed everything, then it might be the speaker, in which case, check the speaker. But
Oscar, what's up, brother?
I know, we were just looking at your pictures.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. What do you need? What do you need? What are we looking for?
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna cut some speaker wire. The saddle is rough. But anyways, that was the plan for tonight. Is we'll answer some questions, obviously, and we'll go over Knowledge Fest highlights and whatnot and explain why we are super tired right now. But yes, we are working on a Jeep JL. There's Paul.
No, this is a Wrangler.
Oh, yeah, it's a Jeep JL. Wrangler, JL. JK, JL. This is the new one, so it'd be JL. It's okay, Sleepy. This is getting a really cool system, and I will show you what we're doing. This is getting a set of Focal Flax 6.5-inch coaxials for the rear. We're using the SSV Works speaker adapters, which I have no idea where they went. This is all the stuff we brought home. This is all the gear. DSR1 factory amplifier is already out. Getting a set of Focal Flax 6.5-inch components in the front, which Fernando. He just finished, so unfortunately I really don't get to show you. But I will tell you, they're in, and it's a tight squeeze. But yeah, so those are in. We already got the speakers in the top. I apologize, it's been a really long day. What I do have is the amplifier rack that I'm working on. We're going with 3 Power Series Mini T's, a 750.1, a 404, and a 402. And they're all gonna fit on this amp rack here that goes up underneath the seat. So this is gonna sit like this and it rides up. Amplifiers are gonna be lining across here. Power wire is gonna dump underneath here, come into this. And then this, of course, is gonna go up to the battery. So this amp rack is gonna come in here and it's gonna sit right here. That piece goes into this. And then the power wire will come this way. Our speaker wire is gonna come up around here, and our RCAs are located right here by the factory amp. That's why this is still off. You kind of see that Focal Flax in there just a little bit. We used fast rings, not the whole kit, just the front piece, to bring the sound up to this piece of plastic. So this piece of plastic comes off. This is the easier one to do. Passenger side is a nightmare. But what this allows us to do, we want to make sure all this sound gets through this small hole here. It kind of sucks. Jeep really does a crappy job on this one. I don't know why they just don't open the whole grill up, but they don't, so it's how life is. So using that fast ring will help move all that sound into this. Was it nice doing installs? Was it nice not doing installs this pattern? Geez, okay, I can't even read, sorry. Yeah. As far as not doing install work on Saturday, yeah, it was wonderful. The thing is, we were still
running around.
So to answer that question, yes, it was wonderful. To answer what I want to say to it, we'll tell you tonight. But as you can see, poor guy's, he's ready to fall asleep.
What is a good direct speaker replacement on a front door for a 2019 Toyota Camry with a JBL system?
Ooh, that's a tough one. There's not like a factory. I mean, if you're planning on keeping the JBL system, that kind of sucks. But as far as something that'll fit in there that's super easy, you have two to choose from. You have the power base, and you have the full cal integration.
That's what I was hoping to say, yeah.
So that's it. So you have full cal integration, you have power base.
Print a new grill. Yeah, I mean, we can print a new grill and everything, but we have to cut the factory.
We have to cut the dash.
I have to cut the dash. I'm just wondering when a manufacturer is going to build something like that.
So here's the thing. We could print a new grill, and I've actually toyed with that idea. And let's look at this real quick. And the reason...
We should do that.
Okay, so the reason why I haven't done it yet is that I have to draw this pattern, and we'd have to remove this whole thing out of here, and then we'd have to put 5 bolts into this, and then there's a slight bend to this, so I'd either have to make it out of 16th or possibly hope that the 1/8 inch would bend without breaking, and then we'd be okay. That would get more sound out of this hole. But yeah, so
I'm gonna contact my
that would probably be a $200 or $300 piece for me to make, just because of the amount of hours it's going to take. So you're looking at a $600 to put a set of speakers in the front of a dash of a Jeep. Not saying someone wouldn't do it, but that's kind of where that would be at. But yeah, I think it's an idea we've been kicking around. Plus, then once we do it, everyone's going to want it. So that would be nice.
Thank you.
Cocaine to the rescue.
What's that?
Said cocaine to the rescue.
Cocaine?
No, I'm good. Full cal flax loud. Full cal flax are silly loud. Yes, that's why we went with those on this.
Yeah, they did.
He wants to be able to take the doors off at some point, and he wants to go. He wanted something higher end loud than we would typically do. Obviously, there's budgets for every system.
Yeah.
This system, he wants it to sound great when the doors are on and great when the doors are off. So we're going full cal flax to get that extra volume out of it.
6:30 show, yeah.
Yes, the 6:30 show will be tonight. We're going to recap some of the stuff. We're going to tell you what you have to look forward to. There will be some Q&A for sure. The best that we can do, because we are both super tired. So we'll do what we can
I definitely want to try K2s in a Jeep in some point.
I haven't done them in a really long time.
No, but like.
What's up, Johnny?
That would be cool.
Is the mid-ranger tweeter hold on. Is the mid-ranger your tweeter? All right. Is the mid-ranger tweeters you are putting in there?
It is a mid-range or a tweeter.
Oh, it's a mid-range.
Tweeter.
Where?
Here.
No, it's a tweeter and a mid-range. Tweeter goes in the dash, mid-range goes in the bottom.
Mid-range, mid-bass?
Mid-range, mid-bass. No, okay, so there's no mid... Okay, I get it. I get the question now. Sorry. Pop that grill off. Can you pop that grill off for me?
Oh, my God.
Sorry. Dude, like I said, man.
Fernando's just sleeping. Oh, my God.
I'm not saying I'm not sleeping. I got in later than you did. I had to drop you off.
Huh?
I had to drop you off, and I have no voice.
I know.
I mean, we've been talking and running around for 4 days straight.
Yes.
That's what these things do. They're great. You want the other one?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, no problem.
You're such a nice guy.
I know.
Sometimes.
K2s per their sensitivity, or am I wrong? Well, flax aren't as sensitive as a K2. That is correct. K2s are also 2 ohm. So, but they're also double the money. All right. Hold on. Let's see what we got here. So here's what's in the dash. This is a panel we made. We engineered it a little bit differently this time so that we could leave the factory tweeter grill on. Because I don't know why. It faces straight up, and the grill is kind of, I don't like it. So I wanted a little bit more protection for this metal tweeter. So we went with, it's a 2-piece. That's why you're seeing the 2 Allen head screws there. The grill, the tweeter gets scissored between 2 panels, or sandwiched between 2 panels. And then here there is a groove carved in so that this can still go on, which is kind of cool. It's the first time we've actually done it that way. So, and it's quite amazing that I thought to figure that out today because, like, they're again not firing on all 10 cylinders. But that was neat, so we did that. Welcome back. Thank you. Where's the live? Live will be on Facebook. It's Monday, so it's always going to be on Facebook, 6:30 Eastern Standard. I want a complete Sony ES and F1 recap. Yeah.
It's gonna be. It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we'll talk about all that tonight as far as that goes. So make sure to tune in tonight. Tired. It's not like there was 2 a.m. live Saturday. You caught the 2 a.m. live show, right? Yeah.
Ooh.
That's what he just said. Tired.
Yeah.
It's not like there was a 2 a.m. live show Saturday.
Exactly.
Yeah, there was a 2 a.m. live show Saturday. That was a lot of fun. Brian Mitchell's car. Ooh, like I said, we'll talk about it tonight. Not like I want to tease. I just only want to tell it once because it's tough. Can you recommend good sounding one-din player? Kenwood makes a couple Exelons. They make like the 5 series, I believe. Really nice, not bad. You know, the Exelon line. I'd check that out. Some of the older Alpines are probably obtainable. You know, like 3 or 4. Fernando still looks drunk. You didn't drink much. No, I mean, you had like, what, 2 beers maybe?
Saturday?
Yeah. No, Saturday. Yeah, it would have been Saturday.
Yeah, no, a little bit more than 2 because we went to the upstairs.
Oh, that's right. Ooh.
To the suite and
I gotta.
that's another story.
Yeah, we'll show you. We'll tell you about that tonight. Yeah, yeah.
All right, so hang on. This one is funny.
Okay.
I'm trying to find it. No, I can't find it.
Well, which one was it?
All right, so who's land more Coronas? Nando, Oscar, Art, Ricardo.
Oh, did you guys drink Coronas?
Yeah.
Were you
But
drinking?
I think that was Miguel.
Oh, Miguel.
Miguel was like, I'm done. He was like, yeah.
Well, he had his wife. He was the only one that brought his wife.
That's why, because she had to drive.
Oh, she had to drive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so he was smart. Did Nano ever see my pic of the ARC1 with the blue LED? I don't know if I showed that to him or not.
What the heck, man?
I know. You seem exceptionally happy and juvenile. Kudos. Well, yeah, we weren't here. I mean,
Exactly.
let's be honest. We weren't here. We were with our friends.
Yeah.
You know, we were with like.
Okay, so we still go talk about car audio and everything. We still work because we go there and we're not working.
We're just not here.
Yeah.
So.
But it's good.
What FQZs would I look into turning down if I'm hearing harshness and vocal range and the FLAC Evo 3-way? Frequencies, I guess is what you're saying. All right, so here's what you want to do, man. If you want to understand sound and what the problem is, go over to Sweetwater and you can download a musical instrument frequency chart. And what that'll do is it'll tell you what type of instrument and then the frequency range that instrument plays at is across the bottom here, across here. And that will help you try to figure things out. So you'll know what instrument it is, and then you can work on that frequency range by adjusting your DSP. That's why it's on the wall, because it's something we use when tuning a car if we have a problem with something, because let's be honest, I can't memorize everything. Any opinion on running Focal K2 3-way with flax coaxial in the back on an F-150? We've done it a bunch of times. As long as you're not trying to include that speaker in the mix, you just want it back there for some like effect, but not loud enough to where it's going to affect the front, it'll be fine. It's a different type of tweeter. It's a different type of mid-range. I mentioned it's a different type of tweeter. It reacts totally differently. So if you're looking for something that's cohesive and blend well, no, you're going to have to go up. But as far as if you're just looking for something in the rear that the person in the rear can hear, yeah, it'll work. Quick question. Thanks for looking at the Civic last week with the audio control. Okay, best 2 10s and a seal box, 1500 max budget or subwoofers. Man, I'd have to think about that. I honestly, sealed box. You know, the Hertz Millies, those were really impressive in a sealed box. Check out the Hertz Millies, 10-inch. See if that means anything to you. How do you and Fernando scissor? Johnny, you're too much. If it's mid-range, you can make a resin frame and magnet to hold it in place with the audio. Okay, there you go.
Someone asked, Blam compared to Focal. What?
I haven't heard enough Blam to really do that a fair comparison. I mean, the Blams we did were really nice.
Yeah.
They sounded really good.
Yes.
But there again, I haven't done enough with the Blams to really be like, oh, you know. Two Alpine X10s in seal box. I mean, yeah, you could do that. I mean, they're definitely big and beefy, and they'll take that kind of power, but mental image, I know, right? Had Ripple replaced do my wife's system cleaning the car, looking at the amp under the seat. There's no ferrules and have the line input power and ground from jumping wires from amp. Ooh, that sucks. Looks so bad. Instagram is a beautiful place. That's all I can say. You got to kind of do your research, ask to see pictures. It's, you know, salesmen are really good sometimes. You prefer active subwoofer or passive? Subwoofer? I'm in a passive subwoofer since the 1990s.
Passive subwoofer.
I've never, I mean, literally a coil for a subwoofer? I haven't done that for, I mean, literally everything's active on subwoofer. Yeah, I've never done like I said, last time I did a passive subwoofer was in the 90s. Dean, you said comp R's 10s will fit Fox box, not RTs. Correct, Bobby. I wish you guys were in California. I do. I love California, but I don't want to pay California. All subs considered active since 1994.
Yeah.
Do you sell Hertz subs? Yes.
Yeah, we do.
Loving the Morel Maximos. Awesome. Audiologic, Hollywood, their stuff looks good, but got a flea market install. Ooh, that sucks.
I don't know.
Take it back. They both fit, but use the comp Rs. Yes. 115 in Cali. Wow, that's incredible. All right. I'm trying to read these and I'm falling asleep. So listen, guys, I would love to keep doing this. If you'd like to find out how the day went or the weekend went, and what's going on and what we filmed and what to look forward to, make sure to tune in tonight at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time on Facebook. Yep. It's not going to be a normal show. We are both so tired. We'll do the best we can, and we'll leave it at that. But for now, make sure you tune in tonight. You guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you at 6:30 over on the Facebooks.
Good night, people.
Bye. He zip-tied his hands up underneath the dash, so it looked like he was working on an alarm. Yeah, it was pretty sad.
Yeah.
Here, slide that seat forward for me. Hello. Oh, you know, it's weird saying hello. You know, I don't know. Like, hi, you know, hello. I guess.
Up?
Yeah, I don't know. It's bizarre.
Yo.
Anyways, we're almost done with the Jeep. We have everything in. Next step, of course, is to make it all sound good. But we came up with the amp rack here for the 3 Rockford amplifiers. It all just kind of goes in, and instead of, if I could flip it over, you'd see that the wiring is all zip tied underneath the amplifiers. So it's still all 500 zip ties. It's just you can't see it because they're underneath the amplifiers. And then normally we would have like color matched these to what they did, but I didn't want to do that, so they're all gray, so they all match across the back, which to me makes more sense. So it goes red, black, blue, gray, red, black, blue, gray, red, black, blue, gray, which I thought made a little bit, you know, it kind of goes with the whole thing. And then how we did this is because we wanted it to still rise. So this is a piece here and then there's a 1-inch piece of plastic here, and then this screws to the top of it. So it's not a bent piece like we would normally do. It's an actual riser that's put in there. Plus these are really thin. This is only, these are 1/8 inch and this is 1/4 inch. That way it kept these down to the floor. And then what you can't see, hold on. Do we have a light somewhere? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what you can't see is where the vent would normally go, this area right here. You can kind of see this white piece of plastic, but the distribution block is sitting on another piece of plastic here. So what happens is this whole piece like slides into place and the block is underneath here. To get to it, you would have to tip the seat back, but the carpet comes out because it's a Jeep and it just, this stuff just sticks in and you can get to the block, which is kind of cool. But yeah, so that's that. And then of course it has the SSV Works overhead speaker brackets. So those are the 6.5s up there. But yeah, that's all we got. You excited?
I'm excited.
Oh, that's good. Let's see what we got going on here. Would love to drive down from Brooklyn, New York. Cool. Wow. Everything for the build, weeks long, build 7 amps, DSP, etc. Yeah, that's crazy.
What's up, William?
But yeah, did you get any sleep last night?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, I feel you're doing better than I am. But I'm gonna go home tonight and just pass out.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see what kind of video you guys end up with tomorrow.
Again?
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
Kid looks excited. Of course I'm excited.
It's just the end of the day. We're ready to get out of here. Just trying to pack up and put away everything from this weekend. Get the cameras all back into their boxes and whatnot, and get all that stuff put back away. I'm thinking we're just gonna use the blue thing from now on to like hold all those pieces.
It's not bad.
Because it wasn't doing anything else before.
No.
DIY audio guy.
The only thing I'm worried about is like the dust.
Well, inside of that there is no dust. Because there was no dust in it. It's been down there.
We can buy some foam and cover the whole thing.
I don't think we need to worry about it. I mean, we still have those that are empty.
Yeah.
But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We always do. We just need like 10,000 more places to put stuff. But
we need a bigger install bay. I think
we just need like 10 more feet.
100 feet, that would be awesome.
Yeah, all right. Is that Oscar?
That is Oscar.
Oscar has a thing for Steve, I think. Because he just keeps that picture up there. I mean, if anything, it should be a picture of you and Oscar up there.
Oh, now you're getting jealous, huh?
No, I said you and Oscar.
Oh,
I didn't say me and Oscar. I don't want. What do I care? I don't even want to picture myself up there, for God's sakes.
Well, you got one.
Do I?
Yeah.
No, I don't. Where do I have a picture of myself?
In your Instagram.
No, it's a 5-star logo.
In your Instagram, not the 5-star Instagram.
Do I have one on mine? I don't even remember. I don't know. I don't ever see it.
Somebody cloned your page.
Somebody did clone my page. That's when you know you've made it. You guys still have full cooler of food in shop? No, we actually moved it into the refrigerator, and I took the cooler home last night. But I've been eating bananas all day. They didn't go bad. It was kind of nice. What's the weirdest thing you've installed in? Weirdest thing? A VW thing. Ooh, good answer. Question, I want to put tweeters in my car. Can I just put my tweeters in the back of my amp with my rear coaxial speakers? Well, it depends. So tweeters are directional. So they do have some on-axis, off-axis capabilities, but there's a beam pattern to them. So it depends what we're talking about when you say tweeters. If you're talking about horns, you can put those almost anywhere, and those are just sound grenades, and they'll blast off of anything.
Oh, like these bullet tweeters.
Bullet tweeters are very similar. They're just gonna like blast away. So if you're just trying to do a long throw tweeter somewhere, then yes. As far as what to power them off of, it's a tweeter if you just have 2 speakers on the channel of an amplifier, such as 4 ohm. Yes, you can connect them to those 2 channels. You will need the passive crossovers for those tweeters though. So whatever tweeters you buy will need passive crossovers. Would I get decent output from an RF T1 shallow 10 behind the seat of a Tundra LC 1.800 power in it? Yeah, isn't that what we do, Tundra?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the small one?
That's the. So, but we put the.
We do the P3.
P3s.
Yeah, so if you can get the T1
shallow ported.
I don't know if the box would fit. You'd have to build something, but yeah, it would be nice.
That would be nice. I don't think it would fit because
I think it's too deep. I think the front grill is too big.
The front grill is too.
Yeah, because we always do P3s, and you can fit 2 P312s behind there off of that amplifier. We do it all the time, and it's fabulous.
That T1 is
ginormous.
It's bigger than the P3s, yeah. But that would be awesome if you can make it fit.
How did you like the Alpine PXE 800?
0A50S.
That one. I don't even know where it's at. It's
right here, over there.
Is it over there? Yeah, it's over there. There it is, the white box. I loved it. I ran it for like 2 years. I had a lot of fun with it. It was a nice little thing. Yeah, it's 12-channel DSP. It's got 8 channels. I used the power on it to power my whole system, and that was impressive. You know, so yeah, it's nice. I had a good time with it. I'll miss it sadly because now they have the X. So
yeah,
he's gonna get on top of changing that picture. Did you see Arturo's page? Did you guys go follow Audio by Art? By the way, you should have. He put up a ton of pictures of all the people. Did you see his pictures? Because that's what you're wanting to do.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about doing. So we thought about it last night when we were doing the live show. One of the things which is odd, I know we take a lot of video content, we talk a lot of stuff, but we take very few pictures. And so when we go to Dallas, we're going to take pictures so that we can kind of do a more explain better some of the stuff we were talking about last night.
Because we telling you stuff, they're like, okay, sure, sounds good, but I think
it doesn't really.
Make sure you have a better reference.
Yeah, so we'll do better next time. We'll do better next time, guys.
So we're gonna take a lot of selfies.
You would think after doing 5 or 6 of these, we would have figured it out by now, but no, we're slow. We're slow. What?
It's never late.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting a Q-Class components, but I was wondering if there's a better option for same price point. Better, different, there's always more. There's tons of speakers out there. I don't know what your sound, I don't know what you're looking for, and those might be exactly what you're looking for. If you've heard them and you like them, by all means you want to go with them. But there's always something else out there. You know, there's tons of brands, Memorial, Focal, Arc, just pick a brand. I mean, they're all over the place, Otis and Hertz. If you had an AFP 8.9, which you do and haven't used, thank you, do your late, all right, but your lates aren't enough on the output, what would you suggest for efficient component set Virtus, V2s maybe, going def, I don't know. So you bridged 2 of the channels together? Or have you added like channel 1, 2, and 3, and 4 and put them on there? And run it like 6-channel mode or 4-channel mode for that. You know, like taking 1 and 2 to tweeters, 3 and 4 to tweeters, 5 and 6 to mid, 7 and 8 to mid. Have you done that yet, Christian? Have you? Let me know. That makes more sense. Because, I mean, that's a ton of power at that point.
Yeah.
Kind of happily finally got my K2s and my 19 RAM and ordered my MTI acoustics enclosure for L7Ts today. Woo, that's going to rock. What do you think about Hertz, amps, and speakers? We use them all the time. We don't use the amps all the time,
not the amps.
But the speakers we use all the time for sure. And the amps, it's for no other reason that it's just, like there's the DSP sitting right there. I love the amps. The amps are great. It's just a matter of they don't really fit into what we're doing most of the time. So we sell a ton of stuff, so you have to kind of figure out what works best as far as what the salesman can sell, you know, and what he's good at. And
What's up, Jason?
It's just a matter of doing that. The amplifiers are wonderful. I mean, if you, yes, by all means, get them. You'll love them a lot.
All right, what is the amplifier I can plug into my Alpine stereo without running the power wires?
That is the 455A for Alpine. So 455A brick is the one. All the new ones, like if you have an ILX W650 and you want the back mount one, you got to run a power wire.
You have to.
You have to. And I would still suggest if you're going to do the 455A running a power wire, you're just kind of not getting the best of it. But the new amplifiers, all of them need power wires. They all need a 12 gauge out to the battery. So, but that's the 455A is what you're looking for. Is there a problem putting a 32-bit signal to an amp that handles 24-bit? I mean, I'm gonna go with yes, but honestly, I don't really think I understand the question.
32-bit into an amplifier can handle 24-bit.
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't have, I mean, I have no idea on that one. Your guess is as good as mine. Is a SoundStream no longer a good brand? Good brand is relative to your wallet and what you consider a good brand. If you're talking about is it the same brand as it was back in the 1990s, no, it is not that same brand that was made in the USA. That brand was sold and is now owned by another company, and the amplifiers are just mass produced out of somewhere overseas. And that's about all I got on that one. I ordered an MTI box with 2 JLs for my 18 crew cab. Nice.
That is gonna rock.
Wow. It will rock. It will rock. It'll of course. It's just for a basic UT radio. Just want a little more power for the interior speakers. Is it worth it? Yes it is. It's totally worth it, because you'll get, so you got to remember that factory power is only 18 watts, even though it says 50. It's really not. It's 18. This will give you a true 50 watts. I think they call it 45, which is still close enough to 50 for them to say that. So yes, definitely do it. You won't be disappointed. It's rather nice. Have you had a chance to check out the Alpine spatial audio on surround sound? It's True 5. No, we have not had a chance to do anything with their stuff. Yes, Maxsonic is the company that owns them now. Is 5-volt pre-out exceptionally better than 4-volt? So, I guess the easiest way to say it is really the only company that has the 5-volt is Kenwood and their Exelon line. And there is no distortion on the output, meaning when you go 0 to all the way up, the signal is clean the whole way. Everything that has 4 volts that we've tested isn't that way. So I don't know if it's better or if it's just a better brand doing something better. Obviously, the more voltage output, if you follow that train of thought, then yes, it is better. It's just the implementation of it on a Kenwood compared to the 4-volt implementation on everything else. Kenwood does a much better job at doing it. It's a KTP 455A. Yes, that's a KTP. Thanks. I couldn't remember the first 4 numbers.
Thanks, Jason.
I'll get some new shades for the next photo shoot. Definitely. I want to see something like wraparound Macho Man steps. Is Biscuit there?
Yeah, it says yo. You gotta say CCC.
No. You didn't catch that part. You should go watch the Instagram video when I walked over and talked to Ricardo.
Okay.
He was going CCC, and I go, no.
Fro's house.
Fro, what's up? Anyways, back to Biscuit for a minute. Biscuit is building the super box.
It is?
Biscuit, yep.
No.
Biscuit's building me the super box.
Nah.
I can just refer to it right now as the super box, and you guys will find out about it soon enough. And I think we might actually find a way to pick it up next month. We might just drive by and pick it up on the way back, because we're going to be in Atlanta.
Who's going to be in Atlanta?
I'll be in Atlanta.
You're going to be in Atlanta.
Yeah, we're going to drive through because we're going to see the aquarium and the Coke
Museum. Yeah.
We were talking about it last night, and Haley goes, well, we could just stop by and pick it up. And I was like,
that is a good one.
Might be a good idea. I just don't know if they'll be open when we're going to come back through.
All right,
which
man.
I think is the problem.
Hurry up. Go back to work.
Who's going back to work?
Biscuit.
Are you all selling the ZZ Air CP you spoke on last night? Not yet. We haven't.
We want to test it.
We want to test it first. Obviously, we could just sign up, be a dealer, but no, we haven't. No, we haven't signed up to be a dealer yet. If it's something you want, though, I'm sure we can get it for you. It's not a big deal. Pins on kicker KS versus Infinity Reference 6x9s. I mean, I've heard the KS more than I've heard the Infinity Reference 6x9s. You know, when you guys ask us to compare two speakers like that, it's tough. I mean, you know, the Reference 6x9s, I think, is like a 3.3 ohm, so immediately it automatically just sounds louder than like the KS, but the KS sounds really nice with power, as opposed to just like deck power.
Different situations.
Yeah, it's just different situations. They're both really nice. It's just a matter of, you know, what you like. Can I buy an Alpine t-shirt or lanyard from you guys?
We don't even have
We don't even have any of that stuff. The person that asked me for the Alpine lanyards last month.
Yeah.
We finally got those. I think those got shipped out today.
Yeah.
So I had 2 Bibles. The Bibles went out today.
Did you take the wireless?
I didn't understand what you just said, but yes, the answer to that is yes. Everything that's been waiting to go out, which was the 2 Bibles, the Alpine lanyards, and the stuff to your friend in Canada, all went out today.
Perfect.
So now we can get back to sending stuff out. So we got some Ground Zero hats and some Ground Zero mugs we need to find someone to give to. So we'll do that on a show. And then we might have some audio control stuff here in the near future to give away. That'll be cool, but we'll see how it goes.
Australia.
And the pro tip of the day. Pro tip of the day: when you go to
an event,
don't
come back.
Don't come back and go to work the next day. So if you're going to get a total of 10 hours sleep over a 4-day period, don't come back and expect to work that Monday. That's your pro tip for the day. Dean, did you do a dyno test on the audio control 4.300?
Somebody like.
Did we do the 300 or I thought Derek did those.
Yes.
I thought Derek did those. That's why. Yeah, you meant the ACMs. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Derek did all of those. If he did not do all of those, then let me know and I will. That we will. We'll do them. No problem. I mean, we have all of them, so we'll just knock them out. Looking bright-eyed and refreshed. Says who? He is. I'm not. I'm still like ready to fall on my face. I'll take the Ground Zero hat. Of course you will. Everyone will take everything, but no. Okay, back to the Alpine shirt. Alpine does have Alpine shirts for sale on their website.
Yes, they do.
They have the new green chiclet shirt. They're astronomical in price though. They're like $30. It's ridiculous what they charge. 115 here yesterday. Jesus Christ. You guys, man. You know, you guys have like these bipolar weather conditions where it's like extremely hot or extremely cold. At least all we have is heat and humidity.
That's crazy.
That's it. It's always just hot and wet. That's what she said. Oh, that was sad. Does Sturm Vegas still make good subs or are they cheap Chinese stuff now? Honestly, I don't know. However, I did have an interesting conversation with the owner of the company.
Yes, that was good. They still make good subs for DJs.
Sir Vega and, well, that's a different part of the company. So Sir Vega Diamond is now, it's Diamond Sir Vega, it's one company. But, which is funny because, yeah, we had I had an interesting conversation with the owner.
Awesome.
And we'll just leave it at that.
That was...
Yeah, that couldn't have gone worse.
That made it nice. That was awesome. I like that one.
That couldn't have gone worse if I tried. I mean, I saved it in the end, but it was kind of funny. But let me tell you this. Eat the cheese. Eat the cheese. No. Eat the cheese. You gotta put the chips in the cheese. You got to eat the cheese. Why you not eating the cheese? And why do you have to eat the cheese? Because it coats. It coats. It coats. You drink it all night. You have to have the cheese. It coats. You feel better. This was the next night after we'd already gotten our fun and excitement. But you have to have the cheese. Do not. It's my cheese. I don't like the hole. I put it in a cup because I don't want to get it all over my fingers. You can't get the chip in the bowl. But, hi, Bobby.
Happy birthday, man.
Does anybody know the movie I'm supposed to be watching this week for Side Jag? If you do, please comment down below. Does the DSR-1 refresh the radio on the Jeeps? Yes, it does. It refreshes the radio on the Jeeps and on the F-150s, or Fords for that matter. And also, in case you guys are wondering, like if you want to do the DFO2 and the AR, is it a 1? It's just an AR, right? So the AR and the DFO2 is now Ford compatible. You don't have to have the 360, you don't have to have the DSR-1 or a serial number for a compatible amplifier. It is up and running, which reminds me, I need to take this home. And do you know where my iData cable is?
Nope.
It's a big red cable.
Right behind the napkin right there.
There it is, thank you. I need to take this home tonight.
Is it red?
I know, because I have to, the AR software for the the Fords, I keep saying F-150, it's all Fords, just went live today, and they want me to go on and make sure, since I'm pretty much the only one that's done work with it outside of the DSR-1. Hold on, I've done all the beta testing and whatnot. They want me to go on and make sure that the instructions make sense because they've refined it. That's the video we did where you turn it on and off. We've done like 4 or 5 of them or 6 of them. We've done a bunch of them since then. But go home. Is it time to go home? It is time to go home.
There you go. So Bobby just approved, or we can go home.
Okay. I don't know any of the prices on the new stuff, man. I couldn't tell you. I haven't looked at Diamond Audio or Sorn Vega in a really long time.
No.
I know they make a lot of stuff for motorcycles and stuff. Are you going to dyno any of the ARC amps? You know, it's funny. You would think with as much time as I spent with Brian this weekend, I would have asked him about that.
I'm gonna say in the future. I'm not gonna say no.
I mean, we have the little motorcycle amp. We should do that one.
Yeah.
That's a good. Yeah, we probably will. We have the one.
I say in the future.
The thing with ARC is that you got to remember they are a huge manufacturer, and they have 13. I think you said they have 13 APs there. Audio precisions?
Yes, they do.
So they have 13 audio precisions there for testing. So to them, 13. Doing it amp dyno might seem a little trivial.
Exactly.
But we know how you guys like them, so. Is an ANC made to eliminate road noise, so when you bypass it, does that go away, or no, or it does not when you bypass it? ANC is made to eliminate road noise and or add in fake exhaust noise. Fake exhaust noise is what Ford adds, and so is what the Germans add. They all call it ANC because they're annoying like that. If you get into like a Honda, the ANC is automatic noise canceling, or Lexus and all those guys. Mm-hmm. When you disconnect it, most people don't notice the difference at all. Like, I've never had anyone notice the difference, but I have had people notice the difference and go, oh my gosh, my car sounds better, because the speakers really, they were drony and kind of before, and whenever you did, stop that. Because remember, a lot of it is low frequency road noise, tire noise and whatnot. So it's not cool, even though they try to play it off like it's like having a set of Bose noise canceling headphones. It's not. It sucks. So Big D was never dyno the AMC amps, only the audio control amps. I mean, they're both audio control, but I know what you mean. Okay, we'll do them. I mean, we've done them.
I'm pretty sure he did. I watched one.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, I'll check again when I have time. Or I'll just ask. But either way. All right, we're going to go home. That's it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. It's been 5 minutes of 5 star. You guys have a wonderful night, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Here, hold this.
I gotta go.
Relax. We both gotta go. I don't want to hang out. It's time to go home, man.
No, I gotta go. Got a big Sebastian.
It's on.
Take a shower, and then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey guys, what's happening? Whoa. Sorry we haven't been doing much as far as content goes these last couple days. It's been crazy busy. But tonight is cool because it's Thursday night. We get to go on the Hi-Fi Vega network. So we're back there, which is cool because like we've been gone, and then he was gone, and
everybody was gone.
Everybody was gone. But now grab the lock for me.
I grabbed it.
But we'll be on tonight. Hey, it's Art. What's up? You guys know Arturo. Arturo. Hi guys. But don't worry, we'll be. Hold on, this. Yeah, that's not that one. It's that one. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Oh, that guy's cool. We'll be doing it's the other key, this one. We'll be doing the news at 9. So if you missed us, we'll be back there to do news at 9. If it sounds like crap, I'm sorry. We're outside. We're trying to lock it up. Fernando's trying to. Here, you want to trade?
It's not that one.
Dude, it's this one.
Dude.
They both look the same.
I have no idea.
It's okay. Nope, that's not locked.
I don't have keys.
Yep, exactly. That's why you don't have keys. Did you shut off the air?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. But tonight at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, Hi-Fi Vega, we'll be on there talking about something. And then Side Jag, we're going to talk about Baby Driver, which I watched last night to refresh my brain because I hadn't seen it. We really need to come out with some better movies. I'm not going to lie. I've been totally disappointed by these movies. But, and the other thing, too, is the ZZ2 adapter. If you guys caught the show on Monday, we had the ZZ2. What a nice guy Fernando is. Come on. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. It's Wi-Fi, not Wi-Fi. Anyways, Markland, what's up, man?
Ooh.
I have the ZZ2 adapter in for wireless CarPlay. And some of you guys were asking like lag and stuff like that. Dude, this thing is awesome. It's only day 2 with it, but this morning I got in and it was like boom, boom, done, going. I was like, wow, that is, oh. So we'll keep playing with that some more. I forgot my water bottle. And we'll of course report on it. We're gonna do a whole video on it, talk to you how to program it, do all that fun stuff. But I just wanted to play with it first and make sure we do a good thorough review on it. And that's it. But tomorrow morning, news. Oh, and to the one guy that was like, man, I wish you guys would like turn the phone and change the aspect ratio because not everyone. All right, so there you go.
Still.
That's changing the aspect ratio. All right, hope that worked. If it didn't, I apologize. That's it. Fernando's got to get out of here. I'm gonna hop in my car, and as soon as I do that, it's gonna connect to the wireless, which is gonna screw things up. Go, man, go get the kid.
See you later.
Looks like rain, or does it always look like that in Florida? No, it's been raining like hardcore, like crazy, unbelievable thunderstorms we've been getting. So yeah, that's over there. So I'm hoping it stays over there because I really want to go home and get a good run in. I've been really tired coming back from Knowledge Fest and haven't had the opportunity to do anything. Any 2021 GM audio adapters information, you guys? I don't think there's anything for 2021, to be honest with you. If it has Bose, there's nothing for that. So that kind of sucks, I know. Ooh, God, it's hot. I have Morel Virtus in the front, rear, 300 power. At high volume, the sound gets a little distorted. Should I upgrade the amp? So if you, regardless of, yeah, okay. Here's the thing, regardless of the car, make, model, it has to do with application. So if you have a factory radio, the factory radio is only going to be good up to a certain point, and then it's going to start to distort. Depending on the amplifier you have, if it's not a powerful amplifier, well, then you have to look at the speakers. Those speakers are not the most efficient speakers on the face of the earth. They need power. So if we're talking like 50 to 75 watts of power going to them, then in a factory situation, you definitely, at the volume you're trying to get out of them, I would go to a bigger amplifier. Something with 100, 110 watts a channel would be fabulous, and really make those things get up dance. So yeah, check that out. But yeah, just like life, saving money for car audio upgrades and a lot more crapped out. Who knew how much they cost? I know, right? Everything costs, like, oh my gosh, dude. Even like the shop lights, the little magic lights we use, not magic, there's nothing magical about them, they suck. So we're having to look into new lights because what happens is the USB, because we unplug them in so many times, breaks on us. So I'm like, I found some that are like charged by the magnet, you know, like your toothbrush. And so we're gonna switch to those, but Jesus Christ, they really think those things are special. So not looking forward to buying those, but yeah, everything just, and we're down to one now, and it's like, I just bought 2 new ones, and we lost one, and then the other one just broke because the ones before that broke. It's like, oh my gosh, shop life, wham. How much of a difference would an independent EQ make versus just using speaker level or a master EQ? A huge difference. The more equalization you can put into a stereo, the more control you have. The more control you have, the more you can refine the sound to how you want it to sound. Is that like the end all be all? Like if you don't do that, you suck? No, but if you want to have, you know, if it's doing something and you're not happy with it, then having the bigger EQ is going to allow you to do that. Without having the bigger EQ, you don't have those controls. So the purpose of the big EQ is to have tons of control and make it sound the way you want. Why not just put a new USB on it? You clearly know how to solder. Because it's a printed little circuit board thing, and I'd have to find that, and I just haven't had time to do it. And we know it's going to break again. So just fixing it seems the easiest solution is to find, because we've had this problem now, so we know it's not going to go away. So to me, the easiest solution is to find something better, because I don't want to sit there and fix them over and over again every 3 to 4 months. That seems kind of dumb. What's the audio setup in your car? Ooh, it's an awesome factory mock system in the Mustang. We haven't had time to do anything yet, but I do have my headrest done, so I'm pretty excited about that. So I got that, and I got a box full of parts in the back that we haven't put in yet. Is that the Stang? This is the black Stang with the top still up, because as soon as I turn it on, oh, you know what? I could just unplug. Hey, I could just unplug the ZZ2. Hey, that would be cool. There we go. Oh. Put the top down. That's on the way home. Top's got to be down. Top's got to be down. All right. Top is down. Get out the prescription sunglasses, because you can't see otherwise. It's the joy of being blind, as it were. You have to spend a lot of money on prescription sunglasses. And I don't like the fadeable kind, because they don't work through the UV. So if you're driving with the top up, a lot of people don't know this. You drive, if you have they don't work through glass, and it's kind of. Oh wait, what happened to the Camaro? The Camaro went bye-bye because the air conditioner died on it, and they were gonna have to pull the windshield, pull the dash, and I'm like, no, it will never be right again. So fortunately, I bought this right before the market just took a crap for car ownership. So it's kind of awesome. I have a friend that works at a car dealership, and he gave me a great deal on it. So great fit this morning. Amp rack and wiring looked great as always. Thank you. No AC plus Florida. No AC at all. When the top's down, there is no AC. Everyone looks at me like I'm crazy. The girls are like, we're not riding your car. Well, it's okay, fine, don't. But yeah, you're moving, all the air, it feels wonderful. I got my hats just in case, I gotta go for more than a mile. I don't want to burn my head, so I have a cool Stinger hat that's flex fit, and I got another Morel hat that's down here. So Boring Life, yes, there will be a new Boring Life up Saturday, unless something tragic happens. But yeah, we have a bunch now in the can, and so as far as they just need to be edited. So yes, there will be a Boring Life, plus Haley's come up with some ideas. And we also just found out that we're gonna have Monday off, which is cool, because that'll be 2 days that Haley and I can play and have fun. Bummer for you guys, because there won't be a Monday show, but that'll happen. Banging gears or audio? Audio all the way. I could care less about any engine stuff on this. Like, it's got wheels and tires naturally, because that's like the first thing you have to do when you buy a car. We're thinking about putting a strut bar. There'll be a new grill, because I hate the factory grill. This is the EcoBoost 4-cylinder twin turbo. There'll be a new grill on it, because I hate the grill. I've already done the back. I don't like the Mustang logo. I think it's stupid. It is an automatic, because I'm old and I just want to drive the car and relax. It does have the paddle shifters, so if I do want to get stupid, I can just switch the paddle shifters. And the EcoBoost is silly fast, man. Oh my gosh. But I'm also the guy that doesn't want to hear the crazy exhaust that I can't do that. So for me, I don't like, It's only got 1,600 miles on it, and I think it's already 4 or 5 months old or longer. I don't remember when I got it. I have to go back and check. Struggle to get into the installer life as a job and a career. Your videos are very helpful. Appreciate all your work. You know, this has the 8-inch. So when we bought, here I'll flip around. So I got this one because it had an 8-inch screen, which means I can do the iData MFT1 kit at some point if I want to. So put a new screen. The big screens we've done on here, but they come down really low and I really don't like them because I like the knobs. We also got this one because it has the mid-range, mid-bass, and tweeter, so it has the 3-way set, and it is already amplified. So the factory amplifier is located in the kick panel here, which means we can automatically go to iData interfacing for it if we want to keep the factory radio. So I bought this car mainly for integration purposes and filming videos. Using clutch with vibrant toe shoes felt funny to me. I bet, yeah, I could see that. Trust me, just do it. Hi from South Carolina. Hey, Elias, what's going on? Big turbo, turned down, pipe intake. As far as you were asking about getting in the industry, one of the things that we spent a lot of time with this past weekend was MECP, because now MECP is all on your phone. So you just pay you pay an annual fee and you have access to it full 24/7. MECP stands for Mobile Electronics Certification Program. And it's for anybody that wants to get into or know more about car audio. They have 3, I say 3 because there's actually 4, but they have 3 stages that you can go through as far as testing. It's not expensive for the first stage to get your certification. And it's really nice, but what is the allure is you don't have to carry around the phone book anymore. So we took the time to sit back, and there's the lightning, with the creator of it and have him kind of walk us through that. So hopefully next week or the week after, you guys will get that video if any of you are interested in learning more about that. It was kind of on my list of things I wanted to do while we were there. I got errors the other day to typing a post. Oh, sorry. Dude, you look too cool in your whip. No, I'm starting to sweat though, because like the sun is just beaming right there on my head, and I don't have a lot of shade as far as hair goes. We rocking the convertible. It's the only way to roll. That's why I got it. I mean, you know, almost 50, you got to have the convert, right? Got to drive around, look like the old guy. But anyways, tonight, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, Hi-Fi Vega Network. We have reverse polarity. He and I, we're going to catch up, see what's going on. We're going to talk about car audio. We got a lot of car audio to talk about. And then after that, side jag. Cool stuff, movies, TV, all the fun stuff we stopped talking about on reverse polarity. We moved that over to side jag. So make sure you tune into that. That's going to be on side jag on youtube.com. Tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, we'll be back with the news. And man, there is news to talk about. At least I assume there's news to talk about. There's always news to talk about. And that's it. That's all I got. I'm going to let you guys go. We will see you tomorrow. We'll talk more. We'll have a lot of fun. This Saturday, of course, we'll be live answering all kinds of fun convertibles. I'm sorry, I just read that. We'll be answering all kinds of fun questions. And yes, I want what's in your garage. I just want to be in my garage where the sun isn't right now. So you guys have a great rest of your day. We will see you tonight. Be cool. Bye.
What did you say?
You said go. No, I was looking at the footage the other day, and it was like you're doing this slow pan over the amplifier, and I'm like on my phone, so that was the thing, and I was like, why is there a half-hour long slow pan?
I like to do a slow pan.
That's the live video.
Slow pans are the best.
Slow beef. Oh my god, what a headache. That smell has just been killing me.
Yeah, it is.
It's just like, it just keeps coming and going. Fernando ran over an air freshener today.
Car audio tag, what's going on?
So
Me? That was not me.
Dude, that was totally you. It's
No.
like right there.
Sounds plus.
Hopefully it'll air out this weekend and go away.
Hi from Holland. What's going on, guys?
So, a couple things before we go on tonight at 6 o'clock, so another half hour.
Yeah.
This is the charger. nice thing about Saturday is, you know, hopefully if we get done early on Saturday, which we did, kind of like look around, sweep stuff, put stuff away. Gives you the, you know, the time to like I had a box over here that had a couple Amazon things we came in, like nuts and bolts and all that kind of stuff that just sat there all week because we didn't have time to play with it. So it was nice to just like, oh, you know, plus being gone, it's fun. But we got 2 actual letters in the mail.
Yes.
Which was pretty, like, they've been sitting on my desk all week because I was like, what are these? And I'm not used to getting letters, but the first one here is from Lucas Lighting. So this is Lucas Lighting. They make really nice light bulbs, obviously, for your car. Fernando had a wonderful time interviewing our friend Steve Rogers, which hopefully you guys will get to see next week. Dean and Fernando, just a quick note to thank you for all your efforts at Knowledge Fest over the weekend. Your class was of a great benefit to my new tech manager and to myself. We appreciate you including us for a video interview as well. You guys are the best and a positive force in the industry. Steve Rogers, National Sales Manager, Lucas Lighting. So thank you. It was really cool. I mean, like every now and then we'll get some of these from clients.
Yep. Customers.
Very rarely do we get them from manufacturers. Now this one was really cool. So this is Ashley Vega. And Ashley is the wife of Miguel Vega, who works at Titan Motors up in Tennessee. And if you did catch the live show, she was the only lady in the whole video. And I think she was probably the person I was talking to when I got in trouble for the whole cooking wife thing. It says, Dean and Fernando, good morning. I wanted to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you for sharing your knowledge of the industry and videography. Thank you for your time, and thank you for some good laughs. Oh, I had them laughing. I look forward to following your videos and getting back into creating videos myself. Hope to see you in Dallas. Thanks again, Ashley Vega. So that was really cool. I had the opportunity to spend some time with her and kind of talk to her. She's into photography. She's a teacher, so that means she's above the rest of us as far as the intelligence levels go. She has a real job, I guess.
Yeah, no kidding, right? What's up?
But it was kind of funny.
Oscar.
Yeah, we had the opportunity to hang out and talk, and it was just fun. So that was really nice of them.
Yeah, so thank you so much.
I mean, who sends cards anymore? I mean, really? This is like, and these are like Shutterfly. Like, she had these made.
Nice,
so
nice.
Cool.
They're so cool.
But yeah, so there we go. Big props that go on our shelves here where we keep all the cool stuff that people send us. I like to keep all that. We got the Maestro beer, German Maestro beer is up on the shelf up there. So we got a 6-pack. I made the mistake of calling it a case because I'm beer illiterate.
Dude, it's not a case,
it's a 6-pack.
Yeah.
I don't even know how many are in a case. I know they had many cases there.
Yeah.
But no, those will sit there. Those are cool. And also, we worked out, we're going to, we have some products of theirs coming in that we get to review too. So those should start to trickle in here and we'll have the opportunity to play with some of that stuff.
Yeah.
Which I'm really excited about. If you guys haven't had the opportunity to check out German Maestro and you're a fan of MB Court, then your fandom is now going to be answered because, I mean, though they've been making it since forever, they're called German Maestro because the name MB Court was lost to them, and they are the original manufacturers of MB Court. So the product you're buying is the original MB Court, not the stuff you're getting here now in China. So they make it in Germany. But we'll have it on. We have a couple videos we shot with them as well as we'll get this stuff on, and then of course. I was talking to Jeff Smith about it, and he was like, I actually have a brand new, never been opened pair, and I was like, really? So we might be able to compare the two. I don't know what they're sending us, but it ought to be interesting, needless to say, so I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, it's been a tiring week.
Yes.
Do you agree?
Yes, it's been tired. Did you buy your milk and bread ahead of the tropical storm?
And our toilet paper. Don't forget the toilet paper,
yeah,
man.
water, man.
No, we did not. You know, it's one of those hit or miss things. I gotta be honest with you. It's like, I'm sure if I go to the grocery store right now, it'll probably be destroyed. The last thing I'd buy is milk, because who drinks milk?
Yeah.
Ugh. Sorry for those of you guys that like milk. I'm not your fan guy for that. I mean, I like ice cream. That's about it.
I think if we go into the store here, definitely we're not gonna find water. We're not gonna find
bread. There'll be no bread.
Bread.
There'll be no bread. There'll be plenty of frozen food.
Yeah. And I don't know, man.
There'll be sodas. There'll be lots. There might be sodas still.
Sodas.
But I think. I don't know. I just want my bananas for next week, so that's all I care about.
Oh, bananas, definitely. You're gonna find bananas.
Yeah, I need.
Yeah.
It's been a rough week, man. I kind of got off my schedule,
man. Yeah.
And it kind of screwed me up. Like, you know, I have a very strict regimen of things that I eat, and this week just kind of threw it out.
Oh, totally.
And
yeah.
I feel like next week is going to be even more weird because next week we're only working. We have Monday off.
Excuse me.
Okay, we have Monday off, and you have to work Saturday, but I won't be working Saturday. This is actually the Saturday show we're going to do here today is going to be the last Saturday show for like
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah. Shame on you.
Because we're going on vacation.
What?
Yeah, he's going on vacation too. Don't let him fool you. I'm just going a day early.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Which is, and it's funny because honestly,
I'm gonna be out of town, man.
We didn't even realize it was coming up this quick. Like everyone else did.
No, yeah.
But we had no idea. So.
Yeah, I told Gabby yesterday, and she's like, "Yes, where are you?" I'm like, "I don't know."
So I'm like, so thankfully I have Monday off because I need to get all the videos ready for the week we're off.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna normally when we go on vacation we don't have any videos to put up, but this year I came up with an idea to create some videos. Plus, also, I hope to have not next week, but what the week we're gone, we'll launch the fundamentals, all the fundamentals we've done on the other page. They're all up. They're just not accessible yet because I need to change all the artwork and add all the back stuff to them. So hopefully all of that will be available the week we're on vacation also.
Yeah.
So there's like 20 of those. Something silly. I mean, it's amazing how many of those we've already done.
Yeah.
But those will all be out for you guys to watch. So we're gonna leave you with enough content to hopefully hold you over for a week while we're out filming. I'll be filming more content for The Boring Life.
Yeah.
And then you'll just be playing with your kid, which, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be out of town. I'm gonna go to St. Petersburg.
Oh, you're terrible.
I'm installing a DSP in my sound system. Do I set the gains on the amplifiers first, or do I turn the DSP, then tune the amp?
It really depends on your source unit, all right? And also how much play you want on your DSP. So if you have, let's say, an aftermarket radio, all right, you can go on your DSP and you can set your gains. I'm sorry, you can set your crossovers and your time alignment and all that fun stuff, whatever you want to set there. I'd probably just set your crossovers, don't do your time alignment yet. And then you can go and you can set your gains. Now, here's the problem, is that if you set them to negative 5 dB, which everyone loves to do, then you'll already have 5 dBs of boost, which kind of sucks. I personally like to just keep everything at 0 dB all the way through the tuning process. That way I can have some control, meaning a lot of the times when you're setting up the system, there'll be some times when you really positive gain and your EQ is a plus. It's easier. Meaning, like, I don't want to pull all these things down just because one thing needs to be louder. So if I could just raise, like, let's say these 2 or 3 frequencies, well, then that's a plus. But if I have my amplifier's gain maxed out already, well, then I'm gonna have a problem. So I just tend to worry about the EQ side of things and go towards the gain at the end.
How much time do you spend on editing a night? Well, it depends of the video.
Depends on the night, but
Yeah.
most of the time I try to start editing by about 9:30. depending on what's going on. And then I'll edit till between 1:30 and 2. So, but it depends on what show, because Thursday nights is the Vegas show. I try to get a lot more done on Wednesday night or Tuesday night. So I've really been pushing that 2 o'clock envelope right now. Just trying to work in that show as far as how to keep that going, because I don't get done with him until 11 o'clock or 11:30 or whatever it is, and then I go straight from that into the room, and we have to prep for the news show. So every night is pretty close. Every night is between 1:30 and 2 o'clock.
There you go.
And even Friday nights is an edit, because I do the Boring Life edit on Friday night. So like last night, I met the girls for dinner because they were watching the hockey game, and then I just ate dinner and I left, came home, got editing by 10, and edited till that show edited pretty quick last night. So I think I was done by like 12:30.
Oh, that was cool.
So that was a good quick edit,
All right. Do passive crossover have a bottom on the mid bass, or just on the tweeter?
It's just on the tweeter. So like when you see that passive crossover, it kind of looks like this. That's representing a bottom for the tweeter and a top for the mid bass, and you have to provide that bottom for the mid bass. Doesn't matter if it's a three-way set. A three-way set will have a bottom for the tweeter, a top for the mid range, a bottom for the mid range, and a top for the mid bass. They always leave off that one crossover because, for one, it cuts down on size, because you need a cap and a coil, and it's going to have to be big. And most amplifiers have some form of high-pass crossover in them, even a radio. So there's no reason to put that in there. But a lot of people will forget to turn that on, and then they wonder why they blow their mid-bass. Or their tweeters, for that matter. Lots of fun. I just like doing this.
Say hi, Haley.
Hi, Haley.
Why Fernando's not in? I'm here.
Because Fernando's holding the camera and he's being selfish. He doesn't want to be here right now. He's like comfortable over there. He's like,
I'm totally comfortable. Yes.
This is how this works.
I'm just reading over here.
Oh, awesome.
Is there a T-harness for a 2013 VW Fender system? NAV TV just show one for 2018 and up.
Man,
I think that's
not a Fender system.
I did add some of the.
They have the DV.
Yeah.
DVW2 is the only harness they have.
Yeah, so check iData, but
I don't. And there again, they're not going to list it.
No.
You might be able to find a picture of it though and see if it works, but no, you're not going to find it.
Right. No.
Although we did get it. So one of the cool things at Knowledge Fest, one of the people that we spent a lot of time talking with, I spent a couple hours with the guys over at Metra, which was a lot of fun. Just talking to them and discussing the future and their products, and because they're really pushing the envelope as far as they're the first to market on a lot of new products. So naturally, we want to be involved with them because of that. And so, we've had a rocky relationship in the past, and I wanted to go in and make sure we could move forward in a better light. One of the things that I was excited to find out about is that the T-harnesses that they stopped making, that we were, like the Ford T-harness, the Honda T-harness, and all the other T-harnesses like the GM they never even came out with, they're going to go back and make those again. So the customers, the dealers, were telling them, oh no, we need to have boxes with DSPs in them because we can't figure this thing out. In reality, their sales dropped a lot because there was a lot of people like us that were using just the T-harnesses to do the installation. So they're going to go back in and start making more T-harnesses. I don't know when, but they're going to do it, and that's all I care about.
Working on it.
So,
what's the difference on the Alpine PIE 0A50S versus the PIE 0A50X?
So basically you could just said the difference between the S and the X.
It's just the letter.
The X has the new software on it that more mimics their higher end DSP that they just came out with. So they just came out with that higher end 12 channel DSP or 14 channel DSP with the Dolby built into it. The S had its own software, and what they wanted to do is kind of bring those two together so that as an installer or as Alpine trying to sell to a retailer, we're not having to learn two pieces of software where it's like, because here it is, it's Alpine, and like if Helix can make one piece of software to control our DSPs, audio control, JL, Audison has very similar looking software, though, meaning it's all laid out about the same, so you know where to go and look for something. But Alpine was using this piece of software and this piece of software, and they didn't look anything alike. So the X was just to bring the software in line with one another. That's it. It's just a rev.
I'm going full active tomorrow. What will be
Me too. I'm going to be active on my couch, kicking back. I might have a pillow on my lap, doing one of these things.
Yeah.
Having the remote. I'll be active as can be. Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
not. All right, going full active. What will be the biggest struggle in a 2006 Camry?
If you're keeping the factory radio, I feel the biggest struggle you're going to have is just dealing with that factory signal. If it's a 2006, I would hope you're getting a new radio. If you're getting a new radio and you have full preamp output, sexy as can be, do whatever you want. If you're keeping that factory radio, it's going to be tough if we're trying to do like a super SQ build, because that signal coming out of that radio sucks bad. If your DSP that you're using doesn't have a really good de-equalization circuit, you might want to think about getting the kicker key lock and just putting it on the front two channels in order to fix all the nonsense that factory radio is doing. But if it's a 2006, I'm still recommending a new radio. Other than that, you're fine.
Can you do a video on ZZ Air CP? I think that's the CC2.
Yeah, it's a ZZ2. It's that
We're going to do a video.
Well, not. So we have the ZZ2 wireless streamer for.
Okay.
But they have the new piece that they just came out with, which is the wireless app streamer.
Okay.
So it has built-in. You can download apps to it, so you can do things like Facebook, YouTube, and all that stuff. Right now, as I'm saying, I'm testing this, and it's so far so good. If everything goes according to plans, I'll probably reach out to them and purchase the other products that I, like that piece to see how that.
Did they have a CarPlay for the GS9?
For the GS9?
Yeah.
No, because you have to have CarPlay built into it. It doesn't matter, man.
Do I need an LOC to add a subwoofer amplifier? I'm using a Kicker Key 204 with a factory head unit.
So, all right. The Key 204 has high level to low level built into it. So the high level to low level converter is built into the amplifier. Depending on what amplifier you get, the answer to the question could be yes or no. So for example, if you buy a Key 501, that has obviously a high level to low level built into it. If you buy like an audio control, Rockford, most amplifiers have some form of high level to low level built into them. It just depends what you want that high level to low level to do. So if you're trying to, it's a 204, so I can't assume you're going to buy like a 2,000 watt amp. But the amp, let's say if you're a Kicker fan, all the Kicker amplifiers take high level input. So you won't need anything.
All right.
And we know you have DC offset because it's turning on the 204.
I use the JBL DSP amplifier for tweeters, mid, rear, and separate the sub amplifier, do I use a Y jack on inputs 1 and 4?
No, you shouldn't have to use an input for anything because you have the input setup. So there'd be no reason to select a Y. You wouldn't need a Y jack because you just set it up through the input. So your input setup manager directs sounds to specific channels. So if you just have 2 channels of input, you need to populate 8 channels of output. You just tell it that you want channels 1 and 2 to go to these 4 channels and these 4 channels. But no, you should never, on a DSP like that, you should never have to use a Y jack.
All right, 2 more questions.
Okay.
DMRTA, when you're doing the DMRTA using peak noise, how high the volume should be in my head unit?
I like to, it varies. So it depends on how long I'm going to be there. But typically, so somewhere between 20 and 25 on a factory radio seems to be like the sweet spot. What you want to do is you want to make sure you have it at a level that you're going to listen to it at, especially on a factory radio, because some of these factory radios have dynamic EQ, meaning that they'll boost or cut certain frequencies. So you don't want to set it up at a volume that's low, and then as you turn it up, you lose, like it all of a sudden just rails up specific things. If it's an aftermarket radio, that's not going to happen unless you have loudness turned on. But I like to have it at a, I don't want to sit in this car for an extended period of time level, but not to where everything is just jacked out of control. So,
all right, last question, and then we gotta change because we're going into this one.
Yeah, we're going to the big one.
Look at that. Now we have 2 Deans right there.
As if we need 2 Deans.
No, we're not.
We don't.
What is the next event you guys will attend?
So our schedule, August.
The next one is gonna be in Dallas.
It's gonna be Dallas.
Yeah.
August, September is nothing. I'll be going to Disney with Ada. September is nothing.
It's nothing right now.
October is nothing that we can talk about.
November is SEMA.
That's it.
So, all right.
That seems like a lot of fun.
All right, guys.
That's it, guys. Yep. So this has been 5 Minutes of 5 Star. Thanks for tuning in. If you are watching this and you're wondering why it's in this aspect ratio, it's because it's on Instagram. That's how it works, bro.
That's how it works.
And the rest of you guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure to head over to YouTube, 5 Star, and watch the live show.
All right, guys. See you guys in a few minutes.
Bye.
Bye. How do you end this thing?